Hello guys, let us study about the new physics chapter, that is your waves. Mechanical waves are vibrational disturbances that travel through a material medium. This is your definition of wave. Example includes water waves, sound waves traveling in a material medium such as air or water. Waves along a string as in a musical instrument, seismic waves traveling through the earth. So these are the examples of waves. Now we'll learn about the different types of waves. There are basically two types of waves. One is transverse waves, second one is longitudinal waves. Water waves and other waves in which their oscillation direction is perpendicular to their travel direction are called transverse waves. Then what is longitudinal waves? Sound waves and other compression waves in which these directions are the same are called longitudinal waves. So let us study about the various characteristics of waves. First one is amplitude. The amplitude of a wave refers to the maximum amount of displacement of a particle on the medium from its rest position. In a sense, the amplitude is the distance from rest to crest. So in the image, this is your amplitude. Similarly, the amplitude can be measured from the rest position to the through position. So a wave is a repeating pattern. Then what is the period? The period of the wave is basically the time period. It is denoted by T, which is the time required for one complete cycle of vibration to pass in a given point. As the frequency of a wave increases, the time period of the wave decreases. The unit for time period is seconds. Mathematically, period is written as 1 by f or 1 by frequency. Third one is the wave frequency. Wave frequency is the number of waves that pass a fixed point in a given amount of time. The SI unit for wave frequency is the Hertz, where 1 Hertz equals 1 wave passing a fixed point in 1 second. A higher frequency wave has more energy than a lower frequency wave has the same amplitude. So now, fourth one is wavelength. The distance that the wave travels to produce a full cycle of its vibration is called the wavelength. Then fifth one is wave velocity, that is denoted by v, which is in common usage refers to speed. Although properly, velocity implies both speed and direction. The velocity of a wave is equal to the product of its wavelength and frequency. Frequency is the number of vibrations per second. And the wave velocity is independent of its intensity. So V is equal to distance by time. Then it is equal to wavelength by period, which is equal to wavelength into frequency, because period is 1 by frequency. So multiplying it, we are getting wavelength into frequency. So this is the formula for the wave velocity. So guys, we'll now learn about the special type of waves, that is electromagnetic waves. So the features of electromagnetic waves are: its propagation requires no medium. Water waves, which are transverse, of course need water to propagate in. Sound waves, which are longitudinal, also need a medium. But oscillating electromagnetic fields travel even in vacuum. Then the second feature is the speed of propagation of electromagnetic waves depends on the material it is passing through, even though it does not need the material for its propagation. This wave travels its fastest in vacuum with a speed of 300 million meters per second, or about 670 million miles per hour. The third feature is the energy that it propagates also depends on its frequency of oscillation. So guys, this was your wave. If you have any queries, you can write to us. So for the detailed chapter, you can visit our website www.syft.in. Thank you.